Hey, good morning, everybody. This is Brennan Scanlon of BrennanScanlon.com, Facebook/Brennan Scanlon Speaks, and of course, Executive Director for BNI in the Southwest Ohio and Northern Kentucky region. Listen, I believe that the message I'm about to convey is whether it be you're in BNI or you're not, you're a leader or you're not, I feel like this is a four-part formula that will allow you to do more next year as we prepare again for 2019. And it is four parts. If you lead anybody, if you lead a leadership team, if you lead a chapter, if you lead a business, or if you're just trying to create referral partners to follow you, I'm going to give you a four-part process. And if you want, feel free to write these down or make a mental note. Number one, inspire them. Number two, relate to them. Number three, teach them. And number four, hold them accountable. So number one, inspire them. Nothing happens until someone gets excited. If you've heard that phrase before, my good friend Ann Tabor reminds me of that all the time. Nothing happens until people understand from here, not here, why they should follow you. Inspiration is everything. We have to start every day with it. We have to read, as I have a book that I'm reading every morning, just for a few minutes, to kind of inspire me, to get that warm and fuzzy feeling that we all need on a regular basis. And whenever you're trying to communicate a goal to anyone, you can't speak from the logical end. You have to speak from the inspired and inspirational end to create that buy-in. So, and usually and customarily, you have to put that in their perspective. You know, what would inspire them? What are they trying to achieve? Big picture thinking, vision planning. So for instance, with BNI chapters, what's the promised land look like? Maybe not in 5 years, but in 6 months and a year. And what's that going to do for us? You know, inspire people about what's possible and what's in their interest. Number two is to then relate to them. It's not going to be easy. We're going to have a hard time. There will be challenges. And when there are, acknowledge those and talk about what we can do to get through those challenges. But you got to relate to people. Meet them on whatever stage they're on in their ability to meet those challenges. So put yourself in their shoes without question. That's a relation thing. Then teach. Number three, teach them. All right, so if this is going to be tough to reach this goal, if it's going to be tough to see this vision through, then why don't I just go ahead and get you started on let's teach each other on how we can meet these challenges, whether it be in BNI, perhaps it's better attendance, how to invite visitors. In terms of referral partnerships, perhaps it's let me teach you how you can refer me when you're sitting in front of a client. Let me give you that language. Whatever it is, once you inspire and once you relate, now comes time to just teach. And the last one, hold them accountable. Hold yourself accountable and then hold them accountable, and it's a two-way street. Here's what we said we were going to do. Here's how we've said we were going to do it. And here's by when we said we would accomplish it. Will we nail it every time? No. But we have to at least hold each other accountable to our goal, because if we don't do that, then we're not making any progress at all. So that's the toughest part, holding it accountable. Commitment is oftentimes waned or waning after the work part comes through. And you know, long after did we make the commitment, do we want to see it through? Sometimes it's hard to see it through, but that's the most important part, is the tail side, is to see through those commitments, and that's an accountability thing. So with that, I'll recap. Inspire them, relate to them, teach them, and hold them accountable, and it is a two-way street. You too have to be willing to be held to these same standards. Hope you enjoyed this education and hope you can use it for your benefit. If I can help you in any way, by all means, let me know. Thanks.